Hello everyone, welcome back to Sea of Entertainment. My name is Casper Fox. Look at all these cool titles that my editor's given me today. Today we're back with the Phantom of the Opera. Last week we checked out the opening, which was prologue and overture, and today we are here of Think of Me. And it says and applause, so I assume they're gonna clap after it, and that's what we're gonna. So that's what we're gonna be checking out this session. Absolutely incredible stage setup so far. I'm baffled by how big this production is. So yeah, so far it's very classical, like what I imagined as musical theater when I was younger, is essentially what this is. So yeah, I don't have much to say other than if you don't want to wait for more Phantom content, by the time this is out, there's a big chance that I'm probably well through Phantom of the Opera. Right now I'm doing the first 3 episodes in one session here, so obviously patrons just saw the first one and then now they're watching the second one and then they get to watch the third one. It is currently the start of February, late January. So just to give you an idea of how far in advance I do record these, Vox Machina is also available there, and a ton of exclusive content. Patreon is the best way to support me as a content creator, so if you got a few spare bucks per month, then that is where to go. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it.
We're doing that tour again. Thank you very much. You were very good. This time is marvelous.
This way, gentlemen, this way.
Girls.
Rehearsals, as you see, are underway for a new production of Chalamot's Hannibal.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, ladies and Madame Giry. Thank you. May I have your attention, please? As you know, for some weeks there have been rumors about my imminent retirement. I can now tell you these were all true. And it is now my pleasure to introduce you to the 2 gentlemen who now own the Opera Populaire, Monsieur Richard Firmin and Monsieur Gilles André.
Okay, I will not be able to remember these names, bro. I hate French people. No, I'm kidding. No, but okay, so we got some new owners of the opera, I assume, which is this place where opera is being held. Question though, in the movie, right? So obviously this is on stage, so they need microphones to sing in musical theater. In the movie, do they have microphones on this stage? Because if so, that would be inaccurate since opera is without microphones. Please let me know.
Oh no, please. Don't need. Gentlemen, Signora Carlotta Giudicelli, our leading soprano for 19 seasons now.
Wow.
Of course, I've experienced all your greatest roles, Signora.
And Signor Ubaldo Pian.
An honor, Signor. If I remember
can't get
rightly,
his sword out.
Alyssa has a rather fine aria in Act 3 of Hannibal. I wonder, Signora, if as a personal favor, you would oblige us with a private rendition. Unless, of course, Monsieur Ray objects.
Now my manager commands. Monsieur Ray!
My diva commands. Would 2 bars be sufficient introduction? 2 bars will be quite sufficient.
Sufficient.
Signora?
Very interesting. Okay, so she actually brings in so a lot of like warm-ups for when you do sing. That like kind of helps you relax and open up a bit. You'll probably seen it in High School Musical and stuff like that. But it's very common to have these listen like a loosening of the larynx and getting like a bit more relaxed in the face, like all the way down here. And then you start maybe on a lip trill, or these like moving through these syllables with a little bit more legato here. So that's very cool that they added that detail. So 4/4.
Think of me. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye.
Oh.
Remember me.
He's singing along.
Every so often. Promise me you'll try. On that day, that not so distant day, when you are far away and free.
Wow.
If you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me.
Wow. And here again, obviously, the approach to so probably last episode I probably was a little bit misleading. So I think obviously this is a classically operatically trained singer that they have on this musical theater piece. Phantom of the Opera is a musical theater piece, but with an operatic approach to it. So this is definitely like as far as the only the most of my opera knowledge comes from working with / representing Peter Barber, who is a professional opera singer, and of course you might have seen from the Epic Reactions. I managed him and I managed the Bass King for a long time, and in those when I was like prepping his videos and stuff like that, I picked up a thing or two about opera. But the main thing was, especially about Phantom of the Opera, is that it's musical theater with an operatic approach. It's not opera because it's not. There are mics. In opera there are no mics. In opera it has to be resonating in the room. So here I think she's definitely doing it's like she has the voice to be doing this without a mic if she wants to, in a sense, right? But stunning, like how especially the vibrato control. I'm so it's as to speed it isn't a natural way of singing, because naturally voices when you sing don't have vibrato. If you don't know what vibrato is, I assume you do, is when you add that little little whim, little flimmering in the vocal. And opera singers will do that a lot. So very cool.
Think of me
Oh.
warmly. Of the opera. He's there, the Phantom of the Opera.
Ah, so this is like a little motif coming in here, so she gets caught off. Okay.
Will you show a little courtesy?
Mademoiselle, please!
Are you all right? Bouquet, where's Bouquet? Get that man down here! Bouquet, chief of the flies. He's responsible for this. Bouquet. For God's sake, man, what's going on up there?
Please, monsieur, don't look at me. As God's my witness, I was not at my post.
Do you hear that? Almost like a danger motif. But the Phantom of the Opera is there. Like that. That's probably a motif.
Please, monsieur, there's no one there. And if there is, well then, it must be a ghost!
There, the Phantom of the Opera.
There it is again.
Good heavens, I've never known such insolence!
Signora, please! These things do happen.
These things do happen. You have been here 5 minutes. What do you know? See? These things do happen all the time. For the past 3 years, these things do happen.
Okay, so we get a little bit of world building here. So this, obviously, we got the prologue with the auction where they were talking about all the things, all like everything that happened, then leading into lot 666, the chandelier. So there's something about this chandelier. Is this gonna be another one? Because I remember I said in Heathers they're not gonna kill anyone. Is this gonna be? Is he gonna kill people? Interesting. I'm intrigued to see. But again, some world building here. We got new owners, and it's been happening for 3 years. Okay, so there's been he's been there at least for 3 years.
And did you
legend
stop them happening? No. And you, oh, you're as bad as him. These things do happen. Well, until you stop these things happening, this thing does not happen. Oh my God!
Uh-oh. Also, can we just talk about how incredible this pro shot is with all these angles? I remember the only pro shot I've seen is the Hamilton one, but the Hamilton one didn't have any crowd. Look at this. This is very much like Hamilton was, I think, is a bit more emerged, like zooming in on the stage and the ensemble, still having the applause, but here you're actually looking at the audience here. It's an interesting touch.
Amateurs. I don't think there's much more I can do to assist you, gentlemen. Good luck. If you need me, I shall be in Frankfurt.
But monsieur!
Oh, please, out of the way.
So they're in Paris right now, in the 1900s, right?
La Carlotta will be
Wait,
back.
no, they're not. That was when the thing took place. Yeah.
You think so, monsieur?
Yes.
I have a message, sir, from the opera ghost.
Oh, God, you're all obsessed.
He merely welcomes you to his opera house, commands that you continue to leave box 5 empty for his use, and reminds you that his salary is due.
His salary.
Monsieur Lefebvre paid him 20,000 francs a month Or perhaps you could afford more.
For what?
With the Vicomte de Chagny as your patron.
Madame, I had hoped to have made that announcement myself.
Will the Vicomte be at the performance this evening, monsieur?
In our boat. Madame, who is the understudy for the role?
There is no understudy, monsieur. The production is new.
Christine Daae could sing it, sir.
The ballet girl.
Well, she's been taking lessons from a great teacher.
Oh, from whom?
I don't know, sir.
Oh, not you as well. Can you believe it? Full house and we have to cancel.
Daae.
She's very pretty.
That's
So
a curious
Christine. Christine. So that's a name drop. Like probably the first character who has an actual pronounceable name here. So all of these people are French, obviously. And then Christine. Okay. So Christine I'll remember. I hope she's an important character.
Any relation to the violinist?
My father, sir.
Let her sing for you, monsieur. She has been well taught.
Oh.
Very well.
Oh, from the beginning of the aria, then. Mademoiselle, gentlemen,
Oh.
please.
She's gonna soprano. Big contrast, especially visually. Let's have a look. Oh, she's nervous.
Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye.
No, no, no.
Remember me
Come on.
every so often.
Is he drinking?
Promise me you'll try
Andre, this is doing nothing for my nerves.
Don't fret,
on
Fiona.
that day, that not so distant day, when you are far away and free.
Wonderful.
If you ever find a moment, spare a thought.
Okay.
Madame, monsieur!
So we grab a little. I'm just gonna pause in the middle of something. So sorry, but so here we get a little bit of instead of just the piano here, we're actually getting fully into the performance with the orchestra coming in here on the strings. So they're prepping her for the show, I assume. Oh yeah, now she's in full dress. That was a nice costume change.
And though it's clear, though it was always clear that this was never meant to be, if you happen to remember, stop and think of me. Think of us when the world was green. Don't think about the way things might have been.
Incredible. So if you actually listen to the instrumentalization here, there is almost no percussion, which is very, very common in classically adjacent pieces. Obviously this isn't classical music, but because it's so operatic, it's like early, I assume 1800s. Since we were talking about in the prologue, I think it's like 1800s, 1900s we're talking about here. So very classically adjacent. So not much percussion going on. Everything is pretty much strings. Like everything is related to the strings or string adjacent. And then you don't have these crazy low notes in the cellos here. You have like a second octave sound that is so rich and kind of blends really nicely with our voice here.
Think of me waking, silent and resigned. Imagine me
Oh, okay. So now this is the actual like show. I guess we did a little time skip.
trying too hard to put you from my mind. Think of me, please say you'll think of me. Whatever else you
Wow.
choose to do, there will never be a day when I won't think of you.
Flawless vibrato approach chair. Oh my god. She's gorgeous. Vocally and visually.
Can it be Christine?
Christine.
Long ago, it seems so long ago, how young and innocent we were.
And then another very, very another like Broadway tenor, very vibrato adjacent as well, because this is an operetta. We call it in Danish. We call it an operette, which is musical theater but operatic approach, as I've said. I'm saying.
May not remember me,
heart. I remember.
Flowers fade.
Interesting. So instead of remember, so it goes down instead of up.
Our fruits of summer fade. They are their seasons. So do we. But please promise me that sometimes you will hear.
Oh my god. Holy the vocal agility needed to do this. Oh my goodness. And are they doing this like night in, night out? That's crazy. Wow. There's a little bit more. The timestamp says here for another 20 seconds, so we're just gonna wash it out and then we're gonna go around. Incredible. Oh, that's cool. So they like reflected the crowd. That's nice. The crowd gets to be part of it. So in a show, that's interesting. That's such an interesting approach. This is probably the applause. That was wonderful. Okay, well this is how we're gonna end it off. I'm gonna bring it a little bit back to here. That is incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, holy what a performance, huh? And so clever, like having this set up as a play within a play. That's absolutely astonishing. I am baffled. I can't believe that I missed out on this. Oh my god. I understand why my grandma loves this so much. I'm gonna have to like show her these reactions if she wants to see them. That's really funny. Anyway, that was Think of Me, and of course the applause, sung by two great vocalists. Morgan, who was the first one that sang this? And who is this lovely lady who sang this crazy vibrato rich riff and run? Thank you, Morgan. Very cool. Once again, that's my editor, Morgan. Thank you so much, Morgan. And thank you, Mal, and thank you, Roger, who have all helped me be able to watch this series. Mal has created a document for me to keep track of timestamps, and Roger has helped me get a proper video for recording, so thank you so much, both of you. You can actually check out Roger's new lyric video channel called Soul the Bard. I will have to see if I can remember putting that in the comment. If not, then I will run from the live chat to the comment right now and put it there. Other than that, thank you so much to all the names scrolling on screen here. These are my patrons. They are making content creation a viable career for me. I appreciate you guys so very much. It means the absolute world to me. So thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. What's your favorite Phantom song? I want to know. Who's your favorite Phantom character? Do you like this format? I want to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.